There's this one thing that just wrecks your hair's ability to stay long, no matter what effort you put into growing. And there's one easy fix which I'll be showing you practically in this video. But before we get into it, you need to first understand the problem that you might not even have. A lot of you think that your hair doesn't grow because of genetics or what have you, but what it actually is that you are jeopardizing the growth of your hair all by yourself. Imagine that. If you watched my last video, you must have found out by now the fastest way to grow your hair. But that's just one part of your hair growth journey, because what's the point of growing your hair so long if you can't retain all of that length? When we talk about hair length retention, we're also talking about hair breakage prevention. So the big question is, what is the best way to prevent hair breakage? This lady over here has had this hairstyle on for the past 6 months.
Yes, this is my 6 months growth, which is a lot, right? But I'm about to run a risk of losing it all if I get it wrong. So 2 days ago, I did this. The content of this first bottle is just water, but the content of the second bottle is what I call the magic mix, and I have a tutorial of it on my channel. I went ahead to cover my hair after this process and repeated same thing yesterday. The truth is that I should have done this for at least 1 week because of how long I had this hairstyle on, and I concentrated more on the roots and the tips of my hair because of one reason. The point where I did this braid already have too many build-ups and tangles, and this oil and water simply softens and releases these tangles. It also restores moisture back to my hair and prepares it for the takedown process. On the D-day of takedown, I'll be making use of this bottle that contains just water. One tip is for you to do this on the day you are most less busy. Sacrifice the whole day, yes, just for this. The time right now is actually 10:15 a.m. just to show you the extent of patience you need. I'll also get to tell you the time once I'm done. I'm assuming you were observant enough to notice how I started this takedown, which was with a needle, and right now I'm approaching the most dangerous part of this takedown, which is where the most breakage is most likely to happen, where the most buildup is, and that is the point where the hair was braided. So the best tip I can give to you here is to make proper use of your spray bottle. Spray that hair well, and to use your fingers and your fingers only to take out this part of the braids. I was even wrong, Seth. Look at the most challenging part of this whole takedown process, the detangling part. But omo, how can I walk on the streets again after disgracing myself like this on this channel? Anyways, this you should never do. Yes, that is one of the worst detangling crimes you can ever make. Oh wait, there's something even worse. Waiting till you're done taking out all of your braids before you start detangling. That means you're not even going to work in sessions. So you just have to detangle with love, and until my hands can go through my hair freely, I'll then go in with my big toothed comb. I'll comb from the tips, then to the middle, and then the roots. Then I'll go ahead and apply my magic oil and I'll twist it, and on to the next. I'll say this was the most challenging part for me. You can obviously see how matted it looks, and that's because I sleep on the back of my head. So it just made, gosh, I was so frustrated at this point. You can see I'm using oil, I'm using water, I'm using my tooth comb. I was just doing every single thing and I was so tired. I genuinely cannot recommend a 6 months 6 months braids. Girl, it's frustrating, and if you are not even patient enough, you can just lose it and then you just be like, man, to hell with long hair. But we conquered, didn't we? I seriously need a trim. This is the amount of hair I shed. It's perfectly normal to shed as long as it's not too much. How do you know it's not too much? I guess that's topic for another day. And the time is currently,
Yes, it took me 6 solid hours to take out that hairstyle. Was I being humble just now? 6 hours, 35 minutes. The worst thing you can ever do to your hair is to rush when taking out your protective hairstyle. Just like any other thing you love, you have to take your time to care for it and love it. So being patient would always win, but will it still win if your hair strands are too weak? Yes, hair gets weak from all the stress, from protective hairstyle, all the build up, and even from all the takedown. And then the mistake a lot of us make whenever we take out protective hairstyle is to rush into wash day protein treatments, not knowing that there are special techniques that are designed for situations like this to keep our hair healthy and long and to regain all of that lost strength. Watch this video next to find them out.